All right, folks, every slate call has a sweet spot. Jimmy, let's talk about how to find that sweet spot.
What you want to do, sometimes you go buy a call, you pick one up, and you start, yelping on it, and it doesn't sound right. Well, that doesn't mean the call's no good. It's just sometimes the way that the slates are put into the casings, the glue may be different, or even the slate could be thicker or thinner on one end. But just take your call and just kind of, sometimes what I do is start from the inside down here in the middle, and I go up until I find. Now on this call I've landed right here. This is, to me, sounds the most realistic for a turkey yelp or whatever. So that's going to be my sweet spot. Some of them could be on the end, on the edge. Some could be in the middle. Some be on the left, on the right. Just experiment until you find that spot, and then once you land there, it'll work for you most 90% of the time.
That's right. Sometimes your strikers will kind of vibrate and kind of squeak. That's what you're trying to eliminate. So using your call, Bobby's got one here. I mean, I found mine right here. Now, if I get down here, it doesn't have as good a sound. And then it might be on that edge. Hear that? Not even close. But when you get right in here, now that sounds pretty good. So make sure you visualize on your particular slate about where that sweet spot is. And then, like I said, that's where you want to sand it each time. And if it's down here and you got bad calls, there's no sense in sanding the whole thing. Right, Bob?
Exactly. You have to, you're working to turkeys, you got a shooter patch full of turkeys, and you trying this old, and the turkeys leave, you change spots.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly. That wasn't a very sweet spot.
that wasn't a good spot. So you keep working till you get a good spot.
That's right.
And something sounds good.
Exactly. Look for that sweet spot, and once you find it, zero in on it, and make sure you keep your sandpaper.